by Special Episode X11, What is Democracy? Hi listeners. My name is Arya. I'm taking over for this new round of special episodes. The author felt we needed a little softness in this brutal world. Seriously though, let's dive right into the heart of the matter. Democracy is a form of government that is supposed to give a voice back to the people. Leaders are placed in office through a majority vote. Terms have a limited duration, and in some cases, individuals cannot hold office beyond a certain consecutive number set by law. Therefore, citizens, properly registered on the voter rolls, must state whether they are voting for a specific candidate or whether they reject or accept a major reform. For the latter, it is either presented directly to the people through a referendum or debated in Congress or assemblies where elected officials step in. Let's look at this definition in light of actual, proven facts. Do you want your country to join a group of states that ratified a treaty? The people's answer is clearly no. Now, we reach a crossroads. Either the legitimately expressed will is respected, or a workaround is found to achieve the goals without consulting those first affected this time around. 21 years ago, that second scenario is exactly what happened in France. Let's be clear-sighted, this happens all over the world, and the examples are as diverse as they are numerous. Well, let's consider smaller things then. Everyday issues. Buying power, a phrase virtually emptied of its substance. Nowadays, if you are a manufacturer, you can decrease the quantity of the products you sell while raising the price. That is called shrinkflation. Is it moral? No, but it is legal. Just under 50 years ago, private television channels arrived, with revenues heavily fueled by advertising. Your movie, your favorite show episode, your fascinating documentary are interrupted right in the middle by a commercial break, with the audio volume turned way up, just in case you wanted to leave the room to escape it. Then came live control. Great, right? A friend calls to tell you something important, you pause the show. Then you realize you can skip the commercials. The trouble is, you are not the only one who noticed. So, in dark offices, people discuss and negotiate, and live control no longer allows you to skip when the ad airs. You never know, you might want to go into debt for 50 generations to buy the latest trendy car, or choose to follow a diet that promises weight loss. At the same time, while many countries suffer an obscene increase in energy prices, continuous news radio anchors announce with emphasis that major corporations are making massive profits while your account is already overdrawn by the second week of the month. What is a profit? It is simple, money comes in, those are revenues. Money goes out, those are expenses. If the subtraction gives a positive result, it means there is more revenue than expenses, that is profit. People will tell you confidently that this is a simplistic explanation, but no, it is just simple, accurate, and above all, irrefutable. You want to buy a home appliance, so you look around the stores. Strange, that washing machine you want so much is the exact same price at 2 different retailers. What you might not know, and what was recently exposed in the media before they stopped talking about it, is that the retailers in question made an agreement over a gourmet meal and a bottle of the finest vintage. So yes, none of this has anything to do with dictatorships where people kick your door down in the middle of the night to drag you from your home for questioning. An interrogation so intense that no one knows what happens to your body. True, democracies still allow you to have a drink at an outdoor cafe, go see a movie at the theater, or flirt with the pretty girl next door. Oh wait, that is not forbidden yet but strongly discouraged. Yet freedoms erode with every new piece of legislation enacted under the guise of public interest. Let's not lose hope though. The story is not over until the word end appears on the screen. Let's embrace life, enjoy the present moment, and stay away from the noise while we still can. Key vocabulary and expressions explained. To dive right into. Definition. To start talking about or dealing with something immediately and with enthusiasm. Example. Let's dive right into the heart of the matter. Form of government. Definition. The specific system or structure by which a state or nation is ruled. Example, democracy is a form of government that is supposed to give a voice back to the people. Voter rolls. Definition, the official list of people who are registered and eligible to vote in an election. Example, citizens, properly registered on the voter rolls, must state their choice. Step in. Definition, to become involved in a difficult situation or discussion in order to help or take action. Example, this is where elected officials step in to debate the reform. Reach a crossroads. Definition, to arrive at a critical point where a very important decision must be made. Example, now, we reach a crossroads regarding the future of the nation. Workaround. Definition, a method or alternative plan used to bypass a problem or obstacle without fixing it directly. Example, either the will of the people is respected or a workaround is found. Clear-sighted. Definition, able to think clearly and see the truth about a situation without being deceived. Example, let's be clear-sighted, this happens all over the world. Buying power. Definition, the ability of people to purchase goods and services based on their income. Example, everyday issues like buying power affect everyone. Shrinkflation. Definition, the business practice of reducing the size or quantity of a product while keeping its price the same. Example, when a manufacturer decreases product size but raises prices, that is called shrinkflation. Fueled by. Definition, increased, supported, or sustained by a specific source or factor. Example, private television channels arrived, with revenues heavily fueled by advertising. Escape. Definition, to get away from a dangerous, unpleasant, or boring situation. Example, you might turn off the TV to escape the loud commercials. Go into debt. Definition, to borrow money that you will have to pay back later, often with interest. Example, you might choose to go into debt to buy the latest trendy car. Overdrawn. Definition, having taken more money out of a bank account than the account actually contains. Example, your account is already overdrawn by the second week of the month. Home appliance. Definition, a machine or device designed for domestic chores, such as a washing machine or refrigerator. Example, you want to buy a home appliance, so you look around the stores. Retailer. Definition, a person or business that sells goods directly to the public for personal use. Example, that washing machine is the exact same price at 2 different retailers. Erode. Definition, to gradually destroy, weaken, or reduce something over a period of time. Example, yet freedoms erode with every new piece of legislation. What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share your reactions, ideas, and requests in the comments section below. Let's keep the discussion open and respectful of everyone's perspective. Keep boosting your English. Bye for now.
Ready to